Hello folks, I'm doing another react because those are bringing views. I'm not afraid to admit that. So apparently, crazy people are asking for a final purge of gamers who oppose Sweet Baby Inc. Wow, that doesn't sound like something that, you know, the funny mustache guy would say. Let's see what this is all about.
So today we're going to go over some wild updates regarding the ongoing Sweet Baby Inc. situation, starting with this article that a lot of people share with me. At first, I didn't even believe this is real. I mean, just look at this headline. It says, BBC gaming presenter Jules Hardy calls for current Sweet Baby Inc. discourse to end with a final purge of ideological opponents from the medium. Yeah.
That sounds so peaceful and friendly, doesn't it? You know, like just pile them up and burn them. You know, just kill everyone who disagrees with you. You know, if someone doesn't like something that you like, just kill them all. Just kill everyone who thinks different than you do. That's just so reasonable and amazing that, oh my god, it's retarded and ridiculous, and I can't believe someone actually believes in that. You know,
yes, that is a very wild thing to see. A member of the media calling for a final purge of gamers who disagree.
To be honest, a member of the media saying things like that is like, is not even like the top 10 worst things that a journalist had said.
Agree with her. Now, at first I thought, surely this must be an exaggeration, right? No, it's not. So here's the actual tweet.
Like, oh, you don't think? Dude, the only difference between the funny mustache guy and pretty much everyone who's just like him is opportunity. Right? He had the opportunity to get into power, while millions of other people who would do the same exact things that he did could not. Just making sure I was this guy is so fucking bad at doing this shit.
That they are sourcing from the Twitter account, it says. No, it's not. So here's the actual tweet that they are sourcing from her Twitter account. It says, can we all agree that for round 2 of this, it can be the final purge of these kinds of gamers?
You see how they're afraid of saying Gamergate 2? They're so afraid of saying that.
It's 2024. I've been arguing about this for decades. Can we have a last full detox of these dudes so we can get back to the positive gaming community we have been creating?
Yes, guys, only positive commentaries allowed, no negativity. If you say anything bad about the current state of anything, you will be put down. Like, yeah, that sounds so wonderful and peaceful and friendly. What a delightful person she is.
Yes, let's get back to positivity by initiating a final purge of gamers.
Genocide, you know, just a friendly genocide. It's a peaceful genocide, guys. Come on. It's just yeah.
You don't like. This is absolutely insane stuff. Remember, members of the media have been calling gamers extremists and fascists for simply joining the Sweet Baby Inc. detected Steam group that is a curation list of games to avoid. However, they also feel comfortable saying things like this, calling for the purge of...
Yeah, that's not something that's not something a fascist would do. I mean, name one fascist government that had a purge, or two, or okay, name 3. Okay. Name 4 fascist governments that had a purge. Name 5. I bet you can.
People who do not share their ideological views. Absolutely insane. Now you can see in the replies, Melanie Mack here says this, AKA, you want to purge real gamers in favor of activists who can't hang in a multiplayer lobby without having a meltdown, or who can't navigate a single-player game without yellow paint, shiny ledges, and the characters telling them what to do. Where Jules would reply with this, saying, nah, I want to purge the hate and vitriol from gamers who refuse to allow gaming to evolve and adapt as we humans are doing. I have no problem with opposing...
Evolve and adapt. Like, does that mean adapt to eat shit and like it? I guess that's what that means, right? Yes, we are much more evolved gamers because we enjoy eating shit. Shut up, Shaka.
Viewpoints, but hate.
But I have no problem with opposing viewpoints. You know, I just want to, like, you know, it's just that I want to kill every single person who disagrees with me. But I mean, come on, I don't have any problem with people with different viewpoints. Come on, guys, that's just an exaggeration. Come on, like, don't be like that.
Violence and aggressive behavior isn't okay in any realm.
Oh yes, hate. Yeah, how dare you to not like something that I like? That's just no. You have to like every single thing that I like. You know how I like to eat shit? You have to like it too, or else you are a fascist and I will kill you. Personally, I will come to your house and I will murder you. For democracy. Yes, that's something that you know, I guess I'll just I'll just
Wizard store. The bread, good tender stuff.
We know, Dad.
I just thought I'd remind
Yeah, I should have,
everybody,
like,
after all, we did agree to attend his self-help seminar.
What an odd thing to say.
there we go. There we go.
You live
What
with
an
it.
odd thing to say. What an odd thing to tweet.
Of course, when you classify violence and aggression,
Like,
and
to be honest, this
harassment and things
person
like that, when it
is a psychopath, and I don't know, dude. I feel like this person should probably be like locked up in an asylum or something, because she's clearly not well on her mind at all. She is literally having a mental breakdown, like, out of nowhere.
comes from people like Jules, they basically mean anyone fairly criticizing them, while also claiming legitimate harassment campaigns like that one led by a Sweet Baby Inc. employee doesn't fall under these categories. But looking at what she's saying, it is a really radical thing, okay? Let's think about this sentiment that she's sharing,
I think
okay?
it is.
She's
I agree
basically
with you.
saying we need to purge off this section of gamers who share some ideological view amongst themselves in order to adapt and evolve as humans. That sounds like a line out of the Nuremberg trials, okay? It's absolutely insane what this woman is saying. And also check this
Yeah.
out. One like, nearly 300 replies
One like,
on an account.
I wonder who liked that tweet.
One like, nearly
Who could it be?
300 replies on an account with
Oh,
nearly
no.
50,000 followers. Absolutely
no.
insane stuff. And you can see here, just like it was said in the article, she is a presenter / host for BBC. Now, moving
My
forward, let's return
goodness.
to another couple of updates regarding this situation with Kotaku. Recently, there was a new order from management that was requiring Kotaku contributors to focus more on game guides than political news type stories. And of course, one of the editor-in-chiefs would resign.
Excuse me? When was this posted?
What's up, everyone? It's
pretty long.
Endymion, and
Who is this new? Oh no, it's a 10. I actually missed on this video. I like Endymion. He's pretty cool. Channel.
In response to that. Now, since then, there has been a bit of a power struggle among the remaining Kotaku employees. I think you can venture to guess that there's new positions opening up as a result of this, and people are trying to make their stake and claim that new spot. And you can see people like Alyssa Mercante, Merchant, I don't know, I don't think anyone cares. She is a senior editor at Kotaku who's been very involved in this ongoing Gamergate situation. You can see her award-winning story here, her coverage of the Sweet Baby Inc. situation.
I spoke to the team and infiltrate. Oh yeah, this is the spy. This is the spy who infiltrates Discord groups. She literally just clicked a link and was there, and everyone knew she was there, and that was it, you know.
Where she intentionally omitted critical details of this situation because it would make her friends in the gaming industry look bad. And she's been taking this opportunity, this spotlight, to promote herself non-stop, including on social media, no matter the cost.
To be honest, I might join the group. Like I I speak Portuguese, right? I feel like I could join this like the SBI. What is it called again? SBI detected group. Yeah.
Even if it's people laughing at her, criticizing her, she doesn't care because it's attention, and that's what she craves. And you can see she has been targeting other people. She has moved on from gamers generally, and she is now focused on cancellation campaigns directed at YouTube.
There's a story I've been simmering that I really want to pick back up again. If anyone has any connections to a prominent female Twitch streamer and gaming personality who leans very hard into Christianity and homophobia, DM me. Oh, so she wants to cancel Christians. That's friendly. Yeah, that's very tolerant of you, like to respect people with different religions than you do. Particularly interested in people who knew the person before their sharp rise in popularity. What a friendly person, right?
Basically
what a
call to
delightful
action amongst her
person she
community,
is.
asking for information about a
Very
streamer/gaming personality who leans very hard into Christianity and homophobia. And they made it very...
I wonder, why does it have to be Christianity? I mean, she will find a lot more homophobia in Muslims, and now Jews are pretty much like on the same terms as Christians. I mean, yeah, why not Jews? You know, because Christians and Jews literally have the same opinions on homosexuality. Why does it have to be Christians and not Jews? I mean, like, why are you excluding them? Is it because it would look bad if you were looking into Jews? Is that it?
very clear based on the context. They were talking about Melanie Mack, who would reply eventually.
Oh, so it's specifically about that person? Really? Hi, Melanie. I would love the chance to talk to you. What a fake fucking bitch. I plan on sending one your way early next week, as it's EOD for me. Thanks. What a fake fucking bitch. Two-faced psychopath. Judging by your tweet and lack of tagging me in it, your intentions appear to be in bad faith, but I sent an email happy to chat. Oh, she's a brave girl. I would have just told him to fuck off.
It became very clear who Alyssa was talking about, and she would say basically, on an initial glance of how Alyssa's been handling this, clearly her intent.
I actually wonder, who is Melanie Mack? Please don't be Protestant. Please don't be Protestant. Please don't be Protestant. Oh. Please don't be Protestant.
I like reading the...
No. There.
Tensions are very...
Where can I find her? She's from Texas. Texas, I kind of want to visit Texas at one point. Seems like a cool place to chill. So she's doing React content? Or just talk content? Yeah, seems like it. Is there like... Yeah, it's just pretty much just talking. Okay, cool.
very bad faith. Now, shortly after that, she would make another tweet. This
Also, if you personally know any decently popular gaming personality streamers who have seen a meteoric rise in popularity shortly after adopting more reactionary views, DM, email me. So she's indirectly talking about Asmongold, obviously. Although I'm not sure she actually is, because I don't think Asmongold is really receiving a meteorically rise in popularity. Let me take a look at his channel just to confirm that to be sure.
Blizzard walks you out of your
Because I mean, as far as I knew, it's like he's a big
right
channel,
there,
and he still is a big channel. Like pretty much nothing changed. Let's see, like before, like the SBI talk. It's ranging from 200,000 to 500,000 views on pretty much every video. I think this is where it's... No, this is not where it started. I think this is where it started. Emulator is illegal now. This is where it started, I believe. 3 weeks ago. Wow, it feels like more in a weird way. Almost 2 million. Same amount of views, pretty much. Yeah, no, I don't think he had like a meteorically rising population. It could not be Asmongold, actually. It could actually not be Asmongold at all. After adopting some reactionary views, like, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who she's talking about here. Like, I know this is like indirect to someone, but I don't think that is. I have no idea who the fuck that is, because like Asmongold hasn't had like a meteoric rise in popularity, and he hasn't changed views at all. And I would think it is him because like he's pretty much like the biggest, most relevant person talking about SBI, but apparently it's not. So I have literally no idea who the fuck she's talking about.
This time,
oh, is it Ackman? Because Ackman kind of like flip-flops a lot, right, on his views. Did Ackman had like a meteoric rise?
Gears of War is the most common.
Hangovers and masterpiece. The Tale of TV, blah blah blah. I mean, it's pretty much the same amount of views he always had. Yeah, no, I have no idea who she's talking about. I literally have no idea.
Addressing a more general group of personalities/streamers who have seen a meteoric rise in popularity shortly after adopting more reactionary views, basically asking people to share information. Of course, this invites a lot of bad faith actors who are looking to cancel certain YouTubers and streamers by sharing information with people like Alyssa. Now later, she would directly name one of these people that she's looking.
Do I have any moods who were regularly watching Asmongold and witnessed the shift firsthand? What shift? What the fuck are you talking about?
Into.
Like, why is she trying to paint this narrative that Asmongold somehow changed his views on anything if he literally didn't? Like, dude, if there is one person on the internet who is never changing views on anything, that's Asmongold. Holy fucking shit. Like,
and that would,
for better or for worse, he's kind of a... Well, like, what is the word for that? He's hard-headed, I guess is the word, right?
Be Asmongold, and she'd be asking people for information surrounding his apparent shift into more reactionary content and attitudes in general. And it's not really surprising that she would select Asmongold because she definitely has a bit of a hate boner for him, and it's probably because he has been very involved in the criticism of Sweet Baby Inc. and games journalists. And in particular, he has directly addressed people like Alyssa and others trying to cancel him over recent events.
I agree with him, but at the same time, these are the same Kotaku people that were trying to find the real names of the guys that were in the Sweet Baby.
Infiltrated the Discord. Like, oh, the Discord is public. Right? If anybody would like to chat about this Discord on in the Steam page, let me know, thanks. Is there a reason why many of you don't have your name pictures associated with your accounts on here? Interesting. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're retarded. Like, to be honest, like people are here, like, on the second, she's clearly, like, baiting. She's trying to get, like, people to, like, slur her into, like, bad words so that she can print it and be like, oh look at this hateful group. They're so hateful and full of hate. Right.
Discord.
So, yeah.
They would vary the real name.
But I mean, if you are a spy, and as soon as you infiltrate the public Discord that anyone can infiltrate, it's like, imagine like literally like a spy like sneaking in on the front door. Like, and everyone is just looking at the spy like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, I'm a spy. I am infiltrating. And then it's like the moment she enters the building, she's like, hi, I am that person who is pursuing you guys. If anyone wants to chat, talk to me. It's like, you are probably not a very good spy if you do that. If you enter if you sneak in by the front door and just, like, with your real name and picture and just scream to everyone, look, I am a spy. I am here to spy on you. Like, yeah, no, you are literally full of shit.
So,
you are such a shit liar.
The guys that were in
Oh
the
my
Sweet Baby
fucking
Discord, they would
gosh.
very
This is
quickly
embarrassing. I would be embarrassed just to know this person if I did. Anyone report the fuck out of this group.
you
know.
fired from your job without a second thought and pat themselves on the back whenever they
No, you can. Oh yeah.
find out that it worked. Yeah, they literally tried to cancel you. Yeah, they tried to shut me down. They tried to get my sponsorship.
Emerged from a COVID haze. What the fuck is a COVID haze? What? Did she just like froze herself in like in a pod? To see Capcom using someone who just mainstreamed a hate campaign against marginalized people in gaming to promote blah blah blah, and I just wish the game industry
With
I'm going
Capcom
back to
pulled
bed.
because I had the audacity to think shut me down. They
Oh,
tried to
and
get
look
my
who
sponsorship with
retweeted.
Capcom pulled because
Interesting.
I had the audacity to think that Sweet Baby Inc. might not necessarily make every video game better. And I even had the audacity to say that other people had the right to have that opinion.
And to her intention.
I even had the audacity to say that other people
No, this is like so shit because it's like the Dragon's Dogma like thing pretty much has like a bunch of like different people from like different perspectives, I guess we could say, and literally like the only standard that they have is like probably just like people who are popular and like Dragon's Dogma 1, like like
people
what
had
the fuck?
the right to have that opinion.
And to her intentions behind all this, I think it's very obvious. Alyssa and Coach.
This is like imagine like if you promote John Cena, like in Mortal Kombat, right? They have a DLC for John Cena, like the Peacemaker character, right? Which is modeled after John Cena, the actor who plays the character. So like imagine like saying that like, oh, the NetherRealm, the folks at NetherRealm Studios agree with every single opinion that John Cena has just because they did that. That's ridiculous. That's like so stupid. It's so childish and I mean that's like literally like it's literally just mental gymnastics and it's fucking ridiculous.
Otaku in general are very desperate for clicks. They are not in a
They
good space right now. They are very, very desperate. And talking about people like Asmongold and
they
Melanie
lost.
Mac, they don't care
That's the
how
best
many people
part. They lost.
pile them and make fun of them and fairly criticize them. They just want attention to save the sinking ship. Now, a lot of people have been pointing out this shift, right? They're talking about Asmongold and other people's...
Wait, is that her? You're kidding me, right? Cause like, dude, what the fuck? She was beautiful. Oh my god. This is, oh my fucking gosh.
shift. Well, here's a shift some people have been noticing: a pre-Kotaku versus post-Kotaku shift with Alyssa here, which is really funny. I mean, honestly, this just kind of looks like the average before and after of someone who goes to a liberal arts college. But anyways, moving on.
Oh, we have that in Brazil. We have that in Brazil, actually. It's also like a... It's a... Like, we have, like, federal. Let's see. Because federal is, like, the public universities. like right here, like this is what she was like before. Wait, this is this Brazilian? She looks American. So like antes and e depois da federal, like this is like before and after the federal like college, right? This meme is kind of dead nowadays because it's a very old meme. But yeah. But we have that same meme here.
We've also seen Mark Kern here alert Asmongold that they were coming after him once again, where Asmongold would reply saying if she wants to know what the motivation or reasoning is behind my content, she can just DM me directly. Now, of course, she's not going to do that because it's a lot easier.
I mean, that's cool of Asmongold. Like, you know, it's like he got what is the word? He had a lot of patience to deal with this, because I just wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't even like bother.
To make these general posts where bad actors will reach out and share information with Alyssa with the hopes of hurting Asmongold simply because they don't like him, and that's what she's doing with everybody involved in the situation. But speaking of Mark Kern here, he has once again pointed out a very weird pattern of behavior with Alyssa, where she's basically playing this like cat and mouse game where she is blocking, unblocking,
Kotaka Rider follows me again after she claimed she only accidentally followed me the first time. Totally not stalker behavior. Oh my gosh. This is disgusting. Just block her, dude. Yeah, just fucking block this bitch.
Following and then repeating that cycle over and over again with his account. It's very strange. She might have a crush on him. I'm not sure. But moving forward, Alyssa has been busy. She got another tattoo, and this is something people have been talking a lot about. Here is a zoom in of the message. It says, "All men are enemies." Now, a lot of people have been huffing their own farts and acting like this is some very, very deep message because it's quoting something. I don't really think the original source is really relevant. When you've seen her pattern of behavior, I think this is a message that is directed towards people she does not like. And that's a lot of men, in particular male gamers. Now, returning to Alyssa's previous tweet asking for information about particular personality and streamer.
Also, if you personally know any Irena Pereira, let's see. I wonder if she's like Brazilian or because like Pereira is like a Brazilian last name. Let's see how my Schmlark pans out. Talking about female biology is apparently an extremist position.
We would see a reply from an individual named Irena Pereira, where she would say this: "Let's see how my shitstorm pans out. Talking about female biology is apparently an extremist position." Now, shortly we will get some context on this statement, but who is this individual? While checking out her account, she is the CEO of Unleashed Games, a game dev for many years, and also currently private on Twitter because of backlash.
She works at Blizzard? Or she worked at Blizzard?
That she's been facing from both gamers as well as Twitter users in general based on this tweet. It all started with this one right here saying, "Just wait until they notice that none of our starting characters in our alpha build are white males. None out of 6.
I actually read that, but it's like, it's such a stupid brag.
Now that's a very weird thing to do, especially since this is their first game they are developing.
This is
a very
bad look
because they are excluding certain types of characters based on skin color and gender. That is not a very good thing. That is not something that people are going to tolerate in this.
It's like, dude, it's like, if the intention of your game is something else than to be fun, then it's not going to be a good game, bro.
Current atmosphere where gamers are calling out these ridiculous attitudes of developers like this. Now, what is Unleashed Games? You can see they're also private. If you go to their web,
I mean, to be honest, there is like a white girl in the thing.
Website, you see elements of the dragon. Their code on respect that states, Respect is fundamental. From working internally as a team to how we treat our players.
Define respect.
Respect runs deep in our veins and our being. And the best way to show respect is to listen.
Yes, but you don't respect your audience. You don't respect your client. Like you talk about respect, but you don't have respect to begin with. Like you're just full of shit and a liar.
An ironic code if you look at what she was just previously saying, but let's move forward and see some other interactions she's been having on social media. Where one
The kid. Just here watching the radio take effect. I know, it doesn't, but my follow card keeps going up.
user said, just here watching the ratio take effect, where Irina
Imagine
replies
coping.
saying, I know it's awesome. My
Imagine
follower
coping.
count keeps going up. Hashtag keep going. Ah yes, definitely not
0 likes, 2 retweets, 4 comments. Yep. Yeah. I don't think she knows what ratio means to begin with.
insecure. And also, I'm glad you're listening to people, right? Let's see Irina, based on her company's code, continuing to respect gamers by listening to their
Oh,
criticisms.
she respects them so much. Representation matters. Inclusivity is not the same as racism. It actually is. I mean, inclusivity. Define inclusivity. Enjoy hating on me for today. I'll go back to making games. Like, people are not hating on you. Like, you're just a nobody who's talking shit. You're just you're just a clown, and you're clouding.
But they
Like,
say representation
She gives
matters.
she gives herself so much
Inclusivity
importance
is not
when
the
she
same
has
as
one.
racism. Enjoy
So
hating on
stupid.
me for today. I'll go back to making games. So she is basically wafting away any
Like,
criticism.
it's like, imagine thinking you're important just because you make games. Like, I make games and I'm not important, and I know that. You know, like, I won't be like, oh my god, people are hating me because I'm so important. I'll just go back and make my game. Like, I'm not gonna, like, that's ridiculous.
And claiming that what she's doing is not discrimination, it's actually inclusivity. Well, yes, you can make this inclusion of, let's say, persons of color in terms of characters, but it's still discrimination. It doesn't wipe away the fact that you're discriminating against other types based on the color of their skin and their gender. That doesn't erase that element. It still happened. It doesn't cancel it out. But moving forward, another person would talk about the
It's really weird to react to a VTuber. It's so weird. Like, I'll never get used to it.
recent video game conference. We'll get into that in a minute. But saying the video game conference is not about video games, where Irina would reply saying,
At a video game conference, the video game conference is not about video. What? What? People make video games. People sometimes talk about human things. Then it's not a video game conference. What the fuck is wrong with you? Making video games for, like, shocking. I know, like, no. You're dumb. You're oh no. Oh no. Dude, how old is this woman? Is she like 4 years old? Is she on the 4th grade? What kind of arguing is that? Making video games for over 25 years. Oh, nice brag. Nice brag, by the way. With predominantly male coworkers, it was notable moment I shared that has now somehow sparked a lot of male language. Like, what? What are you talking about? What the fuck is wrong with you? Is she having, like, a bad trip? Like, is she on drugs at this point? What the fuck?
people make video games, people sometimes talk about human things. Shocking, I know.
What the
Making
fuck
video
is she
games for
talking
over
about?
25 years with predominantly male coworkers. It was a notable moment I shared that has somehow now sparked up a lot of male rage. Now, what is she talking about? We'll get context in a moment, but clearly she has a issue with male game developers and males in general. We see it in this reply down here where she says, considering that 95% of video game characters are white and male, a poor representation of the diversity of actual players, I thought it would be a fun experiment.
I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that most games are made by Americans. a white country. Like, I wonder if that's what it is.
We started with all female characters. Now, of course, this claim of 95% of video game characters being white in male
Yeah, no, it's probably not true. Like, she pulled that out of her ass.
is outrageous. I would love to see where she got that number from. But
Out of
continuing
her
on,
ass. No, we started with female.
I would love to see where she got that number from. But continuing on, we would.
Two women sharing intimate stories about getting our periods in the what? Story in the state of the game industry. This is a parody, right? Fully serious. It's nice to have other women in this industry and to be vulnerable and real with them. Yeah. Now I am fully sure that she is on drugs. This GDC was the most female powered of any. Yep. She's doing heavy drugs. She's doing the heavy stuff for sure. Shouldn't the GDC be talking about, I don't know, gaming instead of beards and screaming at the sky?
See the reference to what she's been talking about this whole time. So, two women sharing intimate stories about getting our periods in the GDC 24 merch store is the state of the game industry, where this user says, this is a parody, right? Fully serious. It's nice to have other women in the industry and to be vulnerable and real with them in a way that we can't be with the majority of devs. This GDC was the most female-powered of any of the past GDCs. I am 100% here for this. Now, the GDC, of course...
And again, you see like the ratio is like... It's like 1 comment, 12 likes. She's a nobody. She's a literal nobody.
I am 100% here for this. Now, the GDC, of course, is something that we've talked about. It was the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, California that just closed a few days ago. Yes, that is the one where they were screaming. The game developers were screaming at the current state of the gaming industry and their criticism and the criticism that they're facing from gamers that they think is really unfair. Let's remind ourselves of how cult-like these people are.
This is so lame. Whenever I see this, unironically, you know what I think? You know what I think when I see this? I can't wait for the AI to take over. That's what I think. Unironically. I mean it 100%.
Now that clip right there is going to go down in history as one of the funniest gaming moments of all time, or should I say, the most detached thing from gaming, and showing how detached these people are from the industry that they're supposed to be working in. But moving forward, we can see Irina's participation in...
Oh no. Oh no. Please stop. Please stop. Please. Calling lady powerhouses in games. Join myself, Caro Mio, me too, consider that your invitation to a party. Make your calendar to witness the 3D. But there are a lot of more is this executive leaders leading change and redefining power within the games industry. Come represent and demonstrate exactly how powerful we are as a group. Let's make waves together.
In the recent GDC, where she had a whole conversation exactly how you would expect this whole thing to be framed.
Dude, you're there to do like a literal TED talk. You're not going to change the word. Oh my fucking god, so cringy, so out of touch. Grums, here is how to fail promote your game company in a nutshell. I thought DEI of virtual signal was supposed to be good for business? Question mark? Yeah, it's weird, right? It's weird how these people who do like DEI stuff don't want us to be seen, because that seems like the opposite of what you would want in a business, right? You would probably want to be seen right, you probably want to like get noticed. And this fucking person is just like, this Irena is just like, dude, she's such a fucking clown. She's a clown. Like, she clouts for rage. Like, she rage baits. She gets what she wants, then she regrets it, and literally just like lock down all of her tweeters, all of her like business. It's like, you're such a fucking failure.
But looking at this entire situation, what?
Like, her company literally has less followers than my Twitter. Like, if me alone with PURGE, if I am doing better marketing than your whole company, I think you're doing something wrong. You know, I feel like that. I don't know. Like, just saying.
What a mess.
You know, like,
as Mark Kern says here,
what
I
the
thought DEI
fuck?
virtue signaling was supposed to be good for business. And as you can see, both the Unleashed Games account and Irena's account are private. Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be something that all gamers wanted.
Ridiculous.
That was the progressive future that everyone is striving towards, except for a couple of extremist white
What a
male
ridiculous
gamers.
person.
Well, as it turns out,
Like, oh my
everybody
gosh.
hates this stuff. And they are getting an eye-opening experience. People like Irena are really finally starting to see that what they're pushing for, their agenda, is not wanted. It is not wanted among gamers. It is only tolerated and celebrated by their peers in the industry. But it's finally catching up to them, and this is a good thing.
Nobody
So today
likes
was
that. Like, nobody likes an ideology that is like, it goes out of its way to like what is it called? Nobody likes when ideologues go out of their way to push their ideology onto other people. It's just too fucking annoying.
definitely a very wild video, some very wild topics. So as always, feel free to share your thoughts on them in the comment section down below. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah. Can't believe I'm giving a like to this person, but I guess this is where we are. I agree. Yeah, it's very inclusive to call it for the eradication of a demographic. Extremely inclusive. Not totally not fascist. They definitely succeeded in purging all the chances they had of me spending my hard-earned money on their crap games. Yep. They shouldn't be fired for. They should be fired for trying to incite violence. They should be in jail. What do you mean fired? They should be in fucking jail, bro. Final purge. Final purge. What are they gonna do? Murder everyone? Every gamer that is agrees with them? How are they gonna do that? Yep. Any other group of people, they wouldn't have job after that. To be honest, they could have said that to like some other groups, but still. If they said it about like the protecting minorities, then yeah, they would be 100% be in jail. Part of the ideological. What an interesting, sane choice of words. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty much just like everyone is on the same page here. Anyway, guys, this is gonna be it. Don't forget to like take a look at my game. It's like I'm putting a lot of work into it, and I'm really happy with the state of the game. So yes, this is going to be it for the night. I am going to go away, I guess. Goodbye, and I see you on the next video. Goodbye.